graduating class, or the promotional class of Bourbon Middle School for 2024. Okay. Great job, everybody. I don't know if you can tell, families, but we did practice this yesterday, and they did a really great job. So, at this time, I would ask that everybody please stand for the playing of our national anthem. On behalf of myself, our assistant principal, Mr. O'Leary, all the teachers and staff members at Burke Middle School, we welcome you today to our 8th grade promotion ceremony. Good morning and welcome to all parents, guardians, teachers, students, and guests who join us on this special day. We're pleased to have you in attendance as we honor our 8th graders. Seems like only yesterday when you were quiet and shy 6th graders on your first day of middle school, and families, as you know, only a few of them are still quiet and shy. You are the last class of students that will ever be 8th graders at Burke Middle School. The staff is the last group of teachers and staff members who will ever teach and work at Burke Middle School. Mr. O'Leary is the last assistant principal, and I am its last principal. That's pretty historical stuff. Next year, we'll open a new middle school. I won't be principal, but I will have a new position in the district as Dean of Attendance, and at the end of next year, I plan to retire after 32 years as an educator. I have been... It has been an honor to be your school principal, and I will remember you all with fond memories. Students, 3 years ago, we remember when you entered Burke. We remember when students from different elementary schools came together at BMS for the first time, and throughout your 3 years, other students joined our community, our Burke community, from different cities, different states, and from different countries. And throughout these 3 years, this once group of strangers learned to collaborate, problem solve, self-advocate, and juggle personal responsibilities. As you know, it is not easy being an adolescent. But while here, you became more independent, dependable, and developed leadership skills. Whether it was through the spring musical, robotics, unified sports, leadership team, student council, or just getting up in front of your class to do a presentation. You took risks and became involved in the opportunities offered to you. I appreciate all of your hard work and contributions to our community. To the parents, guardians, grandparents, and family members, thank you. You have helped their 3 years here be successful ones. It's not always easy to be the family member of a middle school child, but your efforts and contributions are always needed to help make the middle school experience successful. I appreciate it, and I know the staff appreciates all that you have done and continue to do to help your children be the best that they can be. And while I'm thanking people, I would also like to take the time to thank our BMS staff. You consistently adapt your teaching practices in ways that serve the best interests of our students. And as principal, it's important for you to know that I truly appreciate and I am grateful for your hard work, dedication, and commitment to our students and our school. To the BMS class of 2024, we are proud of your contributions and successes, and I wish you the best of luck as you move on to your high school career. You have the academic, leadership, and interpersonal skills to be successful and embrace all that high school has to offer. 3 years ago, you brought youthful energy and carried it forward to your final year of middle school. Continue to listen and appreciate the ideas and opinions of others, even when they're different from your own. I'd like for each of you to continue to take risks, try things outside your comfort zone, and seize new opportunities. And 4 years from now, I am confident that the staff here at Bird Middle School will be hearing about your accomplishments as you graduate from high school. While at BMS, you've learned many lessons. You've learned from your teachers, you've learned from your friends and classmates, and you've learned from your mistakes. Yeah, that's right, you made mistakes while you were here, but that is okay. It really is. As you leave BMS, I want you to know, and to remember, making mistakes is okay. You don't have to be perfect. Ever. I see and hear a lot on TV and social media about perfection, and it's very, very rare. And I hope that you don't try to be perfect. I hope that you don't try to be without blemish. I hope that you don't try to be error-free, because that's not what life is about. 25 years ago, one of my students gave me a poem. It was one of her favorite poems, and she thought it was worth sharing with me. I still have the poem, even though it was 25 years ago. And I think it's worth sharing with you today, because it speaks to life what should be about. I don't know who the author of the poem is, but the title is Life Just Isn't, and it goes like this. Life isn't about keeping score. It's not about how many people call you. It's not about who you've dated, are dating, or haven't dated at all. It isn't about what sport you played or which person likes you. It's not about your shoes or your hair or the color of your skin or where you live or where you go to school. In fact, it's not about grades, money, clothes, or colleges that accept you or not. Life isn't about if you have a lot of friends or if you have a few friends. It's not about how accepted or not accepted you are. Life just isn't about that. But life is about who you love and who you hurt. It's about how you feel about yourself. It's about trust and happiness and compassion. It's about sticking up for your friends and replacing hate with love. Life is about avoiding jealousy, overcoming ignorance, and building confidence. It's about what you say and what you mean. It's about seeing people for who they are and not what they have. Most of all, it's about choosing to use your life to touch someone else's life in a way that could never have been achieved otherwise. These choices are what life is about. My hope for you is that you don't keep score in life. I hope that you always try to be a loving, kind, and compassionate person. I hope that you don't compare yourself with others. Your happiness should depend on your own definition of success, and not on what other people say regarding how you should think, how you should feel, how you should act, or how you should dress, or whatever it is. You're all unique and special people who have amazing gifts to offer this world. When you return to your homerooms after the ceremony, each of you will be receiving your promotion certificate and a personal letter written by one of the staff members here at First. It's just one way to show you how much you're valued and how proud we are of you. The BMS class of 2024 is now the high school graduating class of 2028. Today, we celebrate you. We ask you to look back on all the good times you've had while at BMS, and that you look forward to even better times that await you in your future. As I say every Friday morning, I hope that you always seek friendship, speak truth, and be great faith. Thank you. Again, while I'm thanking people, we also want to really make sure that we recognize our Parent Advisory Council. They're awesome. You could ask any of the staff and they tell you, but I'm going to tell you a couple things. There are many of you here who have contributed food items, money, and other forms of support to the school. We'd especially like to recognize our PAC board members, Colleen Gray, Tina Shaughnessy, Stacy Conley, Terry Garrigan. I don't know if you're all here. Terry, I think you're here, right? We have a couple of tokens for you guys, but Gary will give you yours. I don't know if you. Colleen, no? They don't have any figures. All right. A few of the things that immediately come to mind that you've done for us are, we've been able to reduce the cost of almost every single field trip because of that. You've supplied a steady stream of snacks, drinks, and other goodies in the faculty room all year long. You provide us with an awesome lunch for Teacher Appreciation Week. We had coffee trucks at least twice. One was yesterday. A very sweets truck last week, and so much more I can't get into. But most importantly, you stepped forward and volunteered a precious and limited resource, your time. We're grateful to have parents like you who care about our students and staff, and we thank you for all that you do. At this point in the program, we'd like to move on to our Student Recognition Award. We have a lot of them because we have a lot of deserving students. Staff you see up here will be presenting those awards. And many of the students have no idea. They haven't seen the program like you have. So they don't know that they're getting these awards. There are a couple students who do know because we just wrapped someone yesterday, and some I had to talk to in advance because they're coming up and going to do some speeches today. So as you see the kids react, you'll know they just found out that they won the thing. So we'd like to start with our first award, which is the music award, which will be presented by Mrs. Souza and Ms. Mark.
Hello, my name is Michelle Murray, and I'm the chorus teacher. So the chorus award goes to a conscientious and exemplary student who always goes above and beyond. She is always prepared and responsible for all her harmonies, and everyone in her section knows they can count on her. She consistently displays enthusiasm, and it is clear she takes pride in singing and maintaining her part. Moreover, she demonstrates level-headedness and maturity and leads by example. In recognition of her efforts and excellence, the Chorus Award goes to Mia Lee.
I'm the band teacher here. I'll be presenting 2 awards today. One is the Orchestra Award on behalf of Elizabeth Anderson, our orchestra teacher. She's over teaching at JMS today. The Orchestra Award goes to a student who has shown dedication and commitment since 6th grade. She has taken advantage of opportunities to advance her musical skills in Walpole and beyond. She was a member of the extracurricular Walpole Cox Orchestra for 2 years, and also participated in the Junior Saxophone Orchestra in 7th and 8th grade. After independently preparing and passing an audition, she is a model student who leads by example. She is also a team player who shows kindness, patience, and thoughtfulness to everyone in her class. In recognition of her extraordinary efforts, the Orchestra Award goes to Elise Carlo. The Band Award goes to a student who has demonstrated both excellent musicianship and dedication. Along with participating in our concert band, this individual has been a 2-year member of the jazz band. The student always leads by example, whether it is helping clean up at the end of class or showing up for every band lesson without fail. He is responsible, witty, and a model member of the BMS band program. In recognition of his efforts, the band award goes to Max Ward.
Always asking how they can help or helping explain new techniques. This person does a lot of their artwork outside of school also and is constantly exploring new media. The first award goes to Morgan Fox. The second award goes to a student whose attention to detail is unmatched. This student's pieces always amaze me, and I regularly use their projects as examples to show other students. One of my favorites was their critter home project from 6th grade, which took the entire semester, but was so worth the wait. The award goes to Max. Next award goes to a student that is very talented and has really crafted their own personal art style. One of my favorite things is looking through their sketchbook with them. It's full of doodles, portraits, full of colors and textures. And this student often speaks of her artistic parents and their support and encouragement to explore new mediums and better her skills. This award goes to Cora Dal. Next, this award goes to a student who does a lot of their creating while at home. While I very much enjoy their artwork from class, their animations are most impressive. Each frame is drawn digitally, but by hand, and then stitched together to create video. Some of the animations are educational, with historical facts, but all of them are fun. This award goes to a student who gives me a run for my money on Spirit Days, Damian Black. Okay, sorry. And finally, the final award goes to a student that created a simple whiteboard drawing that turned into our homeroom mascot. Emo Nemo, our slightly unhappy clownfish, became legendary, and with the help of their dad, even made some merch. This student is one I can always trust to help and is very thoughtful, and is also very artistically talented and creative. I'm not sure what I'll do without you next year. The last award goes to Ruby.
The next award will be presented by Mr. Cuzzy for the Spring Musical.
I just said to someone this is the first time I've actually had to use my glasses to read the awards, so now I know I'm getting them. So just a little bit about the Spring Musical Award. So it was created to honor those students who have been involved in the Spring Musical for 3 years. So in order to be eligible for the award, they must have done the musical for 3 years in any capacity. As you know, this is the last year of our Spring Musical. We did 42 musicals here, and I think it was fitting the first one we ever did was Bye Bye Birdie, so that's kind of what the theme is. The Spring Musical is an enormous commitment for these young men and women. So to honor that commitment, I would like any 8th grader who was in the musical in any grade, 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, to turn, stand, and be recognized. So stand, turn to the audience, and be like, if you were ever in the musical at any time. The Spring Musical Award celebrates the dedication and talents of students who have devoted 3 years of their BMS journey to the Spring Musical. This award not only acknowledges their outstanding performances on stage, but also their commitment, perseverance, and leadership within the school's performing arts community. These 4 young women that we honor today have poured their hearts and souls into every rehearsal, performance, and production, embodying the spirit of collaboration and creativity that defines the magic of musical theater. Each recipient of the Spring Musical Award has left an indelible mark on the musical, whether it's helping with costumes, captivating audiences with their incredible vocals, and electrifying stage presence. Their passion for performing has elevated the caliber of production within the school. Whether they were belting out show-stopping solos, making our actors look great with our fantastic costumes, or bringing beloved characters to life, these young women have consistently demonstrated an unparalleled level of talent and dedication. Beyond their individual accomplishments, the recipients of the Spring Music Award have fostered a sense of camaraderie and unity among their fellow performance and crew members. Their leadership both on and off the stage has set a shining example for their peers, encouraging collaboration, empathy, and inclusivity. As they take their final bow, these students leave behind a legacy of passion, perseverance, and excellence that will continue to inspire future generations of performers for years to come. Typically, if a student is in the musical all 3 years, they put in 33 weeks over those 3 years. Today, we recognize 4 young women that have given us an additional 3 months of their time at BMS. I can't thank them enough for being part of the musical. They were part of the first musical back from COVID into the woods of 6th graders, stepped up and took lead roles in Mary Poppins as 7th graders, and this year they're part of the last ever BMS musical, Willy Wonka. I will miss their leadership and their dedication. This year's recipients of the Spring Musical Award are Tora Hayford, Josie Spear, Molly Diggin, and Veronica Vincent.
Memorial Award for Excellence in Physical Education, and for that I'd like to invite Ms. DeLude.
The Suzanne Grimes Memorial Award is presented each year by the Physical Education Department in honor of Suzanne Grimes, who passed away before entering Bird Middle School as a fifth grader. Suzanne was a wonderful, energetic, and enthusiastic girl who loved to play. Candidates for this award are evaluated on their outstanding achievement in physical education over their 3 years at Bird. This year we had a number of quality candidates that went with 2 worthy individuals. These 2 students did an outstanding job over their 3 years. They were consistent leaders in all games, always gave their best effort regardless of the activity. They are often used as examples of what we would like the rest of the class to do. They were inclusive of everyone, and they rarely ever cheated. They always made sure to play to help others and whoever had a hard time picking up new skills. These 2 are perfect examples of what we'd like to see in our students. Mr. Abadi and I would like to recognize Timmy O'Leary and Gavin Sullivan.
And here to present the Technology Award is Mr. Morris.
Good morning, 8th grade students and families. Congratulations on your successful completion of middle school. My name is Mr. Morris, and I'm the technology teacher here at Bird Middle School. The Technology Award recognizes students that have consistently demonstrated the core values of the middle school technology program. These values include courage, perseverance, and creativity. This year's award winners embodied these characteristics in the technology classroom. During their 8th grade year, each of these students excelled at designing and programming their Spike Prime robots. They not only mastered the basic course of study, they went above and beyond using advanced programming techniques to control their robots at a high degree. Their hard work and dedication deserve recognition. I'm proud to announce that Max Ward and Zoe Dudra are this year's.
I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the Most Improved Student Award. Students, if you remember from all our recognition assemblies, the Goes Up Ins Award, of course, as you know, the Improvement Award is always my favorite. Because I think that every single one of us has the potential to improve and do better, and I would like to recognize those students who embody that belief today. On behalf of the 8th grade team, I am honored to present the award for the Most Improved Students. While all of you in 8th grade have grown both academically and personally, and improved in many ways throughout your middle school experience, this award is presented to 7 individuals who have demonstrated the most notable improvement throughout their past 3 years at Bird Middle School. Students who were chosen for the most improved category were identified as demonstrating personal growth in their academic skills, social skills, and or involvement within the Bird Middle School community. It is my pleasure to inform you that the following students have been recognized by their teachers for most improved student over their 3 years at Bird Middle School. So the following students, please join me on stage. Charlotte Downs, Nico Mc... Yeah, let's stop all of them. There we go. Nico McMillan. George Musa. Kevin Olson. Keegan Porzel. Maddie Ravenel. And our final student is Sophia Ross. All right, you guys are stuck with me for more because I'm doing core values right now. So of course, our core values are what we live with and try to embody every day here at Bird Middle School. Now, 8th graders, I know you might have kind of checked out a little bit because we're going to high school and new middle school. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't look that great anyways. But I can tell you guys, we are getting new core values when we merge our two schools into one next year. So this is our final year living with our core values that we selected as a Bird Middle School community years ago. I'd like to talk about each core value, especially because each core value is especially poignant to me today. Because when I think about our core values today, I think about someone who embodies our core values, and that would be Mr. Connor. Mr. Connor and I have worked together for 5 years. Prior to my job here at Bird Middle School, I taught social studies at Johnson for 13 years. And when I came over here, in the 2019-2020 school year. Those of you who lived through that year, nothing serious happened that year, right, 2020. Obviously, we had the COVID shutdown and all the unpredictability and uncertainty that came with it. So our core values, even though we were home for a lot of them, we were having to embody our core values when we were home, when we came back, and when you guys showed up and we were relatively back to normal when you guys showed up in 6th grade. Our 5 core values that kind of make me think about the experience I've had, Mr. Connor. One is perseverance. There were many late night Zoom calls. What the heck are we going to do about remote learning? And we kept on going. And Mr. Connor showed me that when the going went tough, we just kept going. We could laugh when we had to, but we had to keep going and not give up. Kindness. Obviously, our staff, our students were dealing with a lot of uncertainty over the past 5 years, what with pandemic, what with the move to new building. Throughout it all, Mr. Connor has modeled kindness by listening to people, making sure that they feel heard, and trying to find the best option for everyone so they can feel like they can go through their school day and be their best. Respect. Mr. Connor treats everyone with respect. We disagree. Obviously, he and I even disagree on things sometimes, but we can always disagree respectfully and make sure that everyone can contribute to our community. Honesty. Being a straight shooter. Making sure that your views are known, and making sure that that this is how you want it done, and letting people know when they need to improve, self-included. That honesty is very, very important, and Mr. Connor has embodied that over the years we've worked together. And finally, family. Any staff member can tell you that Mr. Connor will bend over backwards to help them deal with family concerns if they need and work the schedule around it if they have family concerns. I can even tell you that during our COVID lockdown, where there were a lot of Zoom meetings, and Mr. Connor observed many of my family breakfasts with my then 4-year-old at the time. Mr. Connor almost became part of our family, where if you'd asked my 4-year-old son who my best friends were back then, he said, well, me. I think Ed's your best friend too. So definitely, Mr. Connor has embodied that. So I just wanted to say, Mr. Connor, I'm looking forward to working with you again next year in your role as Dean of Attendance. And then, you've taught me so much, and I thank you for everything you've taught me. So thank you, Mr. Connor. But enough about that guy. 8th graders, this is about you, right? Today's about you, 8th grade. Here we go. All right, so we have a whole list of students who embody our core values, and I am very happy that my throat will be sore by the end of this reading of this list, because that means we have so many kids that we want to recognize. So students, what we're going to do, when I call your name, I'm going to call kids' names one by one. We'll give applause for each kid. Come up stage, get your certificate, pose for the picture, and show what a great member of our school community you are. Our first core value award winner is Emily Sullivan. Next, I have Rishit Putala. Next, I have Sophie Convert. Next, we have Susanna Schmidt. Next, we have Ethan Makisa. Audrey Buller. Mackenzie Martinez. All right, someone who I've heard all 3 years say, dear God, no, I'm not related to him. Timothy O'Leary, come on. I wish I was related to this guy. And our last recipient is Mr. Nolan Cervello. All right, please welcome Mr. Connor to the American Citizenship Award. Actually, no, we're going to deflect. We're going to say Mr. Tim Clifford is going to do the American Citizenship Award. Thank you.
The American Citizenship Award. This award is a recognition of exceptional school and civic participation spanning over 3 years. The distinguished honor acknowledges individuals who have consistently demonstrated commitment to serving our school community, exemplifying the values of good citizenship. Due to their efforts, recipients of this award have made a lasting impact on our school community. The award serves as a testament to the exceptional character of those who receive it. And having personally worked with 3
3 of these students, and seeing through Mr. Ross's class the others, it gives me great pleasure to introduce these future leaders and all around great people. Recipients are Molly Diggins, Lena Lee, Mackenzie Martinez, Evan Sullivan, Jack Bennett, and Nicole Mahoney.
He's a little tall behind. Yeah, right? Just before we go on, I just want to say thank you to Mr. O'Leary. I wasn't expecting those kind words, but I appreciate it. For the next award, we have the American Scholastic Challenge. This is run by Mrs. O'Malley, who is our library media specialist. But today, Mr. Fitzgerald will be presenting the award in her stead.
Each year, the American Scholastic Achievement League runs a challenge for 8th grade students to demonstrate knowledge and thinking skills and to recognize and reward excellence. Approximately 9,000 middle school students competed in this year's contest. For the 9th year in a row, our highest scoring student is also the Massachusetts State Champion and will receive a trophy. Congratulations to Theo Steele.
All right, our next award is the Patricia Jankowski Memorial Award for Perseverance, Forbearance, and Determination. Please welcome Ms. Crawford to present this award.
Good morning. I am here to present Nolan Cervello with the Patricia A. Jankowski Award. This award is named after a young woman from Walpole who showed tremendous perseverance, courage, and determination while overcoming great adversity and challenges in her life. Patricia was persistent. She wouldn't give up even if something was difficult, and she always kept trying. The person chosen to receive this award has shown similar qualities and most definitely has enjoyed numerous accomplishments over the course of his 3 years at Bird Middle School. Academically, Nolan is a very hard worker. He's conscientious, and it shows in his classwork. Nolan comes to school most days, ready to learn, with a positive attitude, and puts forth his best effort in every class. Not only has Nolan excelled in the academic classroom, but he has also had great success in athletics. Nolan participated in unified sports all 3 years that he was here at Bird. He was a valuable team player on and off the field and court, always encouraging and cheering on his teammates. We will miss Nolan's enthusiasm and leadership in being part of our team. Nolan has a great sense of humor and is always willing to share it with his classmates and teachers. We wish Nolan continued success as he starts a new chapter of his life. At Walpole High School, I am honored and privileged to present this award to you, Nolan.
I'll be presenting the next two awards, beginning with the Nelms Scholar Leader Award. Byrd Middle School is a member of the New England League of Middle Schools, NELMS. This is an organization that collaborates with its 500 middle school members throughout New England to support school improvement, positive student outcomes, and the development of solutions for success. Each year, member schools recognize students from each middle school who have distinguished themselves throughout in terms of outstanding scholarship and leadership. Award winners are selected using the criteria of academic achievement, service to classmates in school, being a positive role model for their peers, and demonstrating integrity, honesty, and self-discipline, and courage. This year's NELMS Scholar Leader Award winners are Morgan Cosgrove, Molly Diggin, and Gibby Lamont. The next award is the Leonard F. Downs Award. This award is presented in the memory of Mr. Leonard Downs. He was the first principal of Byrd Middle School, which at that time was known as East Junior High School. This award is presented to the student who has achieved the highest academic average for his or her 3 years while at BMS. And this year's Leonard Downs Award winner is Fiona Dwyer. And now to present the BMS News certificates is Mrs. Bolino.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Bolino, and I'm here to recognize 4 students for their leadership and dedication to the daily production of the Byrd Middle School News. These 4 students have participated in the BMS News for all 3 years at Byrd Middle School, which is a huge commitment. They have willingly pitched in whenever there was a need as producers, on-air personalities, camera and soundboard operators. They also select music and questions of the day, train new members, and initiate new segments. Just last week, 2 of these, Tora and Josie, went on air and danced with Mr. Connor. These girls have been a right hand to Mr. Cuzzy and I. Without their drive and initiative, we would not have been able to produce the BMS News this year. I also want to say thank you to the families of these students for getting up extra early every day to drive to school for the news. Mr. Cuzzy and I extend our sincerest thanks to the following students and their families: Sarah Began, Morgan Cosgrove, Victoria Hefford, and Josephine Spear.
Please welcome back Mr. Clifford to present the Stars and Stripes Award.
I'm here to present the Stars and Stripes Award. This award is presented every year to the BMS Flag Crew. The flag crew has the task of raising and lowering our nation's flag with all due honors every school day. They work regardless of the heat, the cold, rain, snow, and whatever else our New England weather can throw. This task is an important daily ritual to honor our nation and represents an important civic duty. This year's flag crew performed their job selflessly and with dedication to fitting the duty. I would like to honor Rashid Padula, Dylan Carpenter, Dan Federer, and we have a 7th grade.
we'd like to welcome back Ms. Crawford for the Unified Sports Award.
Good morning once again. I am here to recognize those 8th graders who participated in Special Olympics Unified Sports. Team sports bring people together. The BMS Special Olympics Unified Sports team does that and much more. The program is inspired by a simple principle. Training together and playing together is a quick path to friendship and understanding of differences. The mission of the Special Olympics Unified Sports program is to activate youth in an effort to develop school communities where all young people are agents of change, fostering respect, dignity, and advocacy for all. The Unified Sports program began here at Bird in 2019 and is going strong. With 6 seasons of play offered every year, it gives all participants the chance to feel welcome, valued, and included in their school and community. I would like to recognize those 8th grade students who have participated in at least one season of Unified, some participating in all seasons over their 3 years at Bird Middle School. Will the following students please stand at your seat and face your families when your name is called? Nolan Cervello. AJ Henderson Hernandez. Dylan Carpenter. Lena Condon. Kristen Clark. Karen Gilbert. Conrad Bruce. Benner. Jefferson Antonella Doyle. Thank you all so much for your positive contributions to our Unified Sports program, and best of luck to all of you next year.
Please welcome to the stage Madame Lucas to present the French exam.
The following students are recognized for their achievement and excellence in French, as well as their willingness to experiment with the French language. They are willing to make mistakes in order to grow and improve. Their proficiency in French was the result of their perseverance and eagerness to practice them in and out of the school. Only by practicing a language can we raise their language proficiency to the next level. These students have worked hard to develop their confidence and their confidence is considerable. These students' tenacity showed me that they can achieve anything that they set out to do. These students are beautiful.
we'd like to have Ms. Senorita Hayes and Senora Bolino come up for the Spanish exam awards.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos. Congratulations. I'm Mrs. Bolino and this is Senorita Hayes. Congratulations to the grade 8 Bird Middle School students who have participated in this rigorous computer-based national Spanish exam. Students at Bird Middle School have a long history of achievement on these exams, and 2024 was no exception. This morning, we are going to recognize the grade 8 middle school students placed nationally on the 2024 National Spanish Exam, which is sponsored by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. This voluntary academic competition is administered throughout the United States each year to students studying the Spanish language in grades 6 through 12. Students are assessed on their achievement and proficiency in Spanish. In 2024, grade 8 students from Bird Middle School earned a total of 3 honorable mentions along with 1 silver medal. Attaining a medal or honorable mention on the National Spanish Exam is very prestigious. The National Spanish Exams are the largest of their kind in the United States, with over 146,000 students participating in 2024. Senorita Hayes and I are very honored and proud to recognize the following students who have attained national recognition on the National Spanish Exam for 2024. Receiving a mención honorífica, or an honorable mention, for scoring in the 50th to the 74th percentile nationally. If you could please come up, is Claire Constantine. Silas Dutra. Timmy O'Leary. And receiving una medalla de plata or a silver medal. This student scored in the 88th percentile nationally. I'm proud to present this to Anna Clara Oliveira. I want to make a correction. Claire, I apologize. I mispronounced your name. It's Constantine, right? Constant, sorry, Claire.
It is my pleasure now to present the Community Service Award. The Community Service Award is presented to a student that the town of Walpole would actually like to recognize for his tremendous service to the community. Since this student joined the Walpole Public Library's Teen Advisory Board in the fall of 23, he has contributed countless hours of service to the town. He actively engages with patrons of all ages and makes the library a welcoming space for all. He serves as a role model and leader for our youngest library patrons, and he exemplifies kindness and the importance of helping others. This student has been an amazing asset to the Walpole Public Library and the broader community, and his contributions have been largely impactful. Please join me in congratulating Christian Lassard. Up next, we have Mr. Courtney Sanders presenting the Tenacity Award.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations, you guys. Very, very much deserved. So, the Tenacity Challenge is a competition held every March where students across the state meet in 4 different competitions. So it's been around for about a decade, but last year was our first year doing it. And in our first year, we took home first place in the STEM competition, beating our beautiful students. So this year's team, we met once a week from November to March, including countless hours individually in preparation for the competition. In a well-deserved moment of recognition, these students shine brightly as they will receive this accolade for their outstanding achievement. With a blend of passion, perseverance, engagement, and dedication, they show leadership all throughout our time representing Walpole as part of this year's tenacity team. I only have slots for 2 awards, but for those of you who participated, thank you very much and congratulations on your hard work, especially taking time out of your Saturday to spend 9 hours in the competition. So thanks again, you guys. So I'm proud to announce the winners of this year's Tenacity Award. So the first recipient will be Nylani Moore. And the second recipient, who was on last year's team that won the STEM competition, let's put our hands together for Zoe Porcher.
So those are all the awards that we have to give out today. At this time, I would like to invite up our NELMS Award winners to give a couple of speeches about their experiences here at Borough Middle School. Come on up right now. We'll find a place. Free to go out there.
Welcome students, faculty, beloved family, and friends. My name is Cynthia. Although we are definitely nervous, it gives us great pleasure as we're honored to come before you today and deliver the 2024 8th grade class.
I just want to start by saying that, wow, we went through a crazy. It was very, very hot springs and cold winter, with countless expectations that we lived up to, and we finished 540 students. If that wasn't enough already, somebody decided that we needed to do school. So the last 2 years, we weathered the constant beating of machines, crashes of materials hitting the ground, and the floor shaking uncontrollably underneath. All that work on school was over nothing. For those of you who don't know, this is the last time that I'm ever going to graduate from Borough Middle School, and we are at students, teachers, this is probably the last time we'll all be in the same room together for the summer. You've probably been told that your teenage years is the best years of your life. But look around. These are the people that you first meet your schools. Some of these people will be sitting by your side at your next graduation. So take this moment and remember this. We've been with each other for 3 years, and now we're finally ready to do some next chapter.
Entering middle school, we were told that it was going to be challenging, and teaching would not be as freedom as elementary. They were correct. I was terrified to become a middle schooler, but it wasn't so bad. I'm glad we got through the obstacles and found out that middle school teachers only want to prepare you to be leaders. They are here to help you become your best self. We thought that this week would be a little nerve-wracking, so I'm sorry for it makes us a little apprehensive. We're going to make sure that this transition is an exciting time for us. Ultimately, we know that it will offer new, fun, and exciting opportunities to meet people and explore different ways to connect, learn, and grow. I have high hopes for this new chapter called high school. Although under the eyes of our parents will still be their kids, we'll leave middle school, and I am inclined to remember that the words of Frank Ocean, because we aren't kids no more and we'll never be those kids again, never will we be going back to being middle schoolers. We're going up and moving on. I
that told me that I didn't get to try something different. And she had asked me if I could slow down because someone like me should not be this much, and I make other kids feel something. At this moment, my fourth grade little mind did not comprehend my seriousness, but I knew it was anything good. You would have thought that this simple comment would impact how I view myself as a student. Middle school is solidifying what I thought of myself and helping me become a better person.
No matter how many people try to manipulate your life, never let anyone else influence you to find it. The only reflection of yourself that really matters to you is yourself. We should never let others define us. We should allow them to motivate us to be the best version of ourselves. Never let a grade or the word failure make anything any less than anyone else. Think about it. Not one person can look back on this past year and say, you did good. You went through school online, put up masks and quarantine for almost 3 years. And maybe it was difficult to get up and out of bed so early every morning, but at least you could find doing it. We all came into this place only knowing half of us, or even know that. Some of us are friends, and some of us aren't, but at least we know most of them. We left before elementary school, 2 middle school, and 5 junior high. The next 4 years will be the years between your childhood and the rest of your life. So I waste to spend all of your time and energy trying to craft yourself into who others want you to be. You can live life to the fullest, but the only person you're trying to be is yourself.
We have worked so hard for all that we could choose, so let's not stop here. Let's continue to stay motivated, empowered, and embrace what's to come. Never settle for less. Time will give you the strength and use it to get the boost needed to keep going. Use it to continue to empower you to succeed in high school. Let's continue to be leaders. Be leaders instead of a follower. Speak from experience. Never allow anyone to dim your light because they can't shine as bright as you. Always, always give 110%, whatever it may be, in all that you do. Lastly, be proud of yourself because you made it through middle school, and always remember that in the words of Malcolm X, education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. We are excited and proud and honored to get this award.
We would have done it without the education for our teachers, who are the biggest reason we are moving forward towards high school. Our families have supported us through all these years, and our class.
Thank you, class of 2028. Remember, we're always making memories one day at a time.
Welcome again to staff, families, and fellow students. I'm Molly Diggin, and I'm honored to give another one of this year's commencement speeches. Congrats on finishing middle school. Best of luck to all of us in high school. We've had challenges along the way, but there is still a lot to be grateful for. We have grown up and learned a lot over these past 3 years. We've made an impact over the years that we should be proud of. We have raised money and collected hundreds of necessary supplies for the homeless, collected pennies for student council, collected Coach for Kids, the annual canned food drive, and many more. We should realize how much we have to be thankful for. Throughout middle school, friendship can be a hard and scary topic. Sometimes when you feel alone and have no hope, though it can be hard, you have to remind yourself that all lights turned off can be turned back on. The loss of friendship always leads to new ones. Next year, there'll be a lot of new opportunities for new friends. Don't forget about the friendships you have now, but don't force yourself to stay in an uncomfortable environment. Throughout my middle school life, I've had my family, friends, and teachers here to support me. I hope that everyone has had a similar experience. Try to be someone that your family and friends can count on, so that no one ever feels like they're going through anything alone. I would like to thank all of them for supporting me. As we leave this school, let's not forget of all of our memories, good or bad. They've made us who we are, and we can learn from all of them. Thank you to everyone that has been here for us along the way. Here's to our class, the class of 2028, the last ones to graduate from Bird Middle School.
Teachers, are you ready? All right, we're going to move on to do something else, Mac. We got the plan, sorry. Presentation of students. So homeroom teachers, please come to the stage so we can present all of our 2024 BMS students.
Mrs. Bellino, and I'm here to recognize the students in homeroom 217. Ruby Banks, Damian Black, Dylan Carpenter, Sophie Conover, John Cook. Could you please hold your pause until you get to the end? Thank you. Ryan Curran, Zoe Dutra, Nicholas Bondis, Jaden Gastegi Rodriguez, Jaden Garastegi Rodriguez, I'm so sorry. Adriana Lancy, Gabriella Luongo, Nicole Mahoney, Nailani Moore, Samantha Moses, Chloe O'Corpora, Pam Olson, Isabella Otero, Mara Patey, Zoe Porcher, Rashid Fatala, Zachary Radzim, Alex Scale, Juliette Seni, Ilya Serduchenko, Sabrina Sharkey, Nathan Shelton, Josephine Spear, Shanice Valentine, and Julia Verderber.
What up, Julia?
Sarah Begin, Veronica Binza, Audrey Fuller, Elise Harlow, Kivwan Carney, Angela Chen, Ashley Cruz Velasquez, Cora Dalrymple, Fiona Dwyer, Kira Garrigan, Victoria Efford, Evangeline Bill, Mia Lee, Madeline Lightbody, Ethan Pikisa, George Musa, Jack Mulligan, Egan Porto, McKenna Scott, Nicholas
Homeroom 121. Colin Fairchild. Danny Federer. Sophia Garrett. Alexander Verducci. Aaron Gilbert. Jack Harper.
Yeah.
AJ Henderson Hernandez. Jonathan Joseph. Ryan Kalopoulos. Christian Lassard. Nico McMillan. Anna Clara Oliveira. Katie Riley. Susanna Schmidt. Nolan Cervello. Cara Shaner. Hassani Singham. Emily Sullivan. Tyler Tedisco. Conrad Yost.
Well, this is homeroom 112. Ahmad Al-Alami. Nathan D'Amato. Charlotte Downs. Mallory Dunn. Kira Finnerty. Lena Gondelman. Ashley Hawley. Aaliyah Johnson. Shane Mannion. Jefferson Manzanares Reyes. Ellen Callister. Olivia Pascal. Madison Ryan Gavin Sullivan. Max Turner. Max Ward. And Natalia Young.
Jack Banner, Alia Carnero, Eric Connell, Claire Constant, Morgan Cosgrove, Carlos Lutra, Anna Carolina Fernandez, Patrick Hennepin, Xavier Lamar, Lincoln May, Reed McGinnis, Colin Murphy, Joe McKeown, Grace Nicholas, Blake Liskey, Sophia Ross,
Homeroom 219. Is that too loud? Check, 1, 2. Owen Olson. Jack Coleman. Molly Diggin. Aiden Dardy. Stephanie Garducci. Julie Grace. Sadie Horwitz. Naya Carzone. Abby Lowney. Mackenzie Martinez. Nathan Mabashian. Seth Mooney. Timmy O'Leary. Thomas Rourke. Abby Sprague. Penny Stolars. Jeffrey Todd. Noah Wheeler.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present the BMS class of 2024. We ask everyone else to remain seated or where you're standing at the moment while the students process back to homeroom, and then we'll give you instructions on where to go from there. You ready, Noah?